Hey Ebenezer, Pastor Cal here with our midweek moment. It's hard to believe, but we are only 2 sermons away from completing our series in Deuteronomy, Rules for Life. And this Sunday, I have the opportunity to share with us from Deuteronomy chapter 30. Let me just read a few verses as we prepare our hearts for what the Lord wants to say to us this coming weekend. Here Moses writes this: "Now what I am commanding you today is not too difficult for you or beyond your reach. It is not up in heaven, so that you have to ask, 'Who will ascend to heaven and get it and proclaim it to us so that we may obey it?' Nor is it beyond the sea, so that you have to ask, 'Who will cross the sea to get it and proclaim it to us so we may obey it?' No, the word is very near to you. It is in your mouth and in your heart so you may obey it." Then it jumps down and Moses writes this in verse 19. "This day I call the heavens and the earth as witnesses against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, so that you and your children may live, and that you may love the Lord your God, listen to his voice, and hold fast to him. For the Lord is your life, and he will give you many years in the land he swore to give to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." As we've gone through this series, we haven't taken a lot of time to examine all the specific laws that Moses is repeating here in Deuteronomy. But this weekend, I want to just propose this, that all of these laws have now been placed before the people, before God's people, the Israelites. And Moses is, God through Moses, is giving them this kind of challenge. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose life, the way God has described it, or are you going to choose your own ways, which lead to separation from God and death? That same question is before each and every one of us. And this weekend, I want to look at this idea of why is it that we often choose the things away from God? We choose to walk away from God rather than to choose the things of God. It seems so obvious when we place the choices in front of us which one we should pick. But too often, we don't choose what we know to be right. So why is that? And then how can we each and every day, each and every moment, each and every opportunity, choose the things that God would have us choose? We'll never be perfect, I understand that. But how can we more regularly shape our hearts and transform our hearts and lives so that we choose the things of God and enjoy the many blessings that he has for each and every one of us? So that's what we're going to be looking at. If you want to read ahead, read the last part of Deuteronomy 30. And we look forward to examining this question: how do we choose the right things of God? Have a great rest of the week. We'll see you on Sunday.